happening? What's up? Tonight we're going to highlight one of Comcast's finest production, I guess. This is Miss Lindsey Faulkner. And what is your position exactly out here? I know you do various of things, but exactly what's your title?
Well, my co-producer slash director, Daryl Moore, works with me. We're both co-producers slash directors. We basically direct shows that are produced here on Access, right here in our studio. We do the audio, the camera, we edit them, we make sure that they get on air into our computers, we make copies for people, we do all sorts of things.
And she's pretty good at it, I might say so myself. The whole decorative decor is a tribute to Miss Lindsey here. Also, I'm just curious, what inspired you to get involved in this?
Well, I went to Glenwood High School, and basically they have an amazing program. Broadcasting. I took all 4 years, and if you get a grade A or B all 4 years, then by your 4th year you are qualified for a internship out at local PBS affiliate, which is behind the Glenwood High School. From there, I met one of our freelancers, Meredith Dumyan, and I found out about Access. She works here as a freelancer. I learned a lot from PBS, and then from coming in here, starting as a freelancer, started working here. So, yeah.
So, how do you like it? I mean, how long have you been here? Are you a native of Springfield? You were born and raised here?
Yes, I am from Springfield. Well, kind of. I was born in Springfield, but I guess I live in Chatham, so, but that is basically, it's a mile away, pretty much. It's just out on the outskirts of Springfield, so.
Okay, so what are some of your ambitions from, what do you plan, what are some of your ambitions as far as expanding your horizon in video and audio field, as far as be it with Comcast or?
Well, I've always wanted to do broadcasting. Ever since I was little, I would always watch the Today Show, and I'd want to be Katie Couric, the next Katie Couric. Of course, she's not on the Today Show anymore, but I always wanted to be the next Katie Couric. And finding out more in broadcasting, and as I'm going to college, finding out more in all the things that you can do, I know that there's much more to the job than just sitting here and being a host or of a news show. There's so much more that you can do. You can edit, you can be creative in so many ways. So that's basically what I want to do, and I've always pretty much known that I want to do, and I've worked really hard all through high school, college now. Now I'm like making it my dream by working here through Comcast. When I first was here, I was here in June of last year. We used to be Insight, and now we're Comcast. So, but basically everything stayed the same, just the name has changed.
So, basically so you're living out your dream. I mean, do you plan on producing your own talk show and being the next Katie Couric, right here in Springfield? Are you just into more production part as far as like you doing with my show, just behind the scene type thing?
Well, I'm not really quite sure what I want to be doing. I know that the more opportunities that I encounter through getting older, and with the more experience that I get in this field, my views will change, but I do know that I love editing, I love creating, I love taking something, that's like nothing or little snippets of film into something and making that, a wonderful piece that, people are like, wow. I really do love that. I'm not too familiar with going outside on productions, you know, just grabbing a camera and go, but that is something definitely I would love to learn about. I mean, not just learn about, but I would love to actually experience and do it. And yes, I love producing. I think like along the lines of, yes, I want to be a producer. So.
Well, I know with the change up and the structure that they have here, Nick is no longer here, so it looks like you're the head honcho now. So you're going to actually get to put in more time in the production type of environment, right? Is that true, or are you going to delegate it down to someone else?
Well, technically, if you want to be technical, yes. I have the most time spent here besides my boss, Brian. He's the production manager for Access 4. And then there's Daryl, who's not too far along. He started a couple weeks after me. So
Daryl.
Yeah.
Is that Gypsy? Is that Gypsy? Daryl?
Daryl.
Yeah. The band. From the band.
Oh, no.
No, it's not? My bad.
Daryl.
It's just Daryl, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Daryl Moore. Yeah.
Daryl Moore?
Yeah.
Okay, so how long has he been working alongside you? You were saying.
Yeah, we make a great team, I think. We really are a good teamwork of getting all the shows, you know, produced, aired on television. We've learned a lot. Unfortunately, we've lost, you know, one of our great members recently to our little Access 4 team, which was Nick Burklow. He was the producer when I was first here, good friend, but we've lost him, and ever since, me and Daryl have pretty much stepped up, and we have done a good job, I think. So.
I think so too. I mean, looking at even with my set, you know, and the attitude, which you guys are, you guys are excellent out here. My hat goes off to the camera people, and you can introduce them. I mean, not that they're gonna wave or say anything like that, but you could introduce some of the camera people that work on the set, and I mean, they do an excellent job.
Well, for every production that we have our Meredith Dumion, who is a camera, who is on camera right now.
Yeah,
but she is here. She freelances every time we have a production night. She's been with us for quite some time. She is the reason that I even know about this job. I've known her since PBS. This is Jan Morrow. She is also on our camera right now. She is also with us. She has worked for News Channel 20 for several years. She is one of our fine freelancers that works with us for every production.
Yeah, she was here when I first started. I mean, I think I'm rolling like into my second season. Yes, number 2. And I strongly advise anyone, if you were interested in getting involved into something like this, you know, contact Access. Or Comcast, Access 4.
Yes.
And this is the young lady that you would talk to. If not, I guess Brian.
Daryl, Lindsey.
Daryl.
Daryl, Daryl, Brian, or I can help you.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, Access 4 is a wonderful thing for our community. It basically lets you have a voice. Any community member that wants to have a show to where you want a mass number of people in your area, if you get Channel 4, for people to know about anything. We're a non-for-profit, so we can't, you know, discuss prices or anything. We're not infomercial related, but if you want the word out of something that you're doing or some kind of show to affect your community somehow, it's a wonderful channel. So.
Well, I like to elaborate on that. My show, like I said, my show is called What's Happening, What's Up, and what my show is all about is letting the community know what's out here, what people are doing, you know, in a positive type of manner, you know, to let them know that it's a lot of stuff out here. Some things you don't see on or hear about on the radio or TV. This is another venue for advertisement to get out there to the public, you know, and that's why I call it What's Happening, What's Up. So, on that note, give me some more insight about what you're doing and what you're going to do, what the future holds for Lindsey.
The future holds for me as of right now. I am in college. I plan to get a bachelor's in communication/broadcasting. I really don't know right now. I love working here, Access 4. If you would like to get a show on, you could, like I said, contact myself, Brian, or Daryl by calling 726-8410. We are located at 2141 West White Oaks Drive. Basically, we have a lot of shows. I'm not exactly sure about how many shows we have every single day, but it is quite a bit. We've been at this location for 2 years. We moved from a local UIS, and we were broadcasted from the college. Mm-hmm. We moved here, but we've grown so much since we've started.
Well, since Comcast has taken over, the viewing area has expanded somewhat, isn't it? Hasn't it? Or I think the last time we only was like from Springfield to Decatur. Are we in Champaign now?
I know Access 4 isn't to Champaign. Basically, we're Springfield, Chatham, Rochester, basically few of the outer areas, such as those.
So they get to see you at home in Chatham, then, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got any other information? I mean, if an individual was really interested in having a show on Access, is there a certain procedure to go through in order for an individual to obtain a show?
Well, for a certain procedure is just basically contact us. Talk to us about what kind of show you would like on the air. We will work with you. We'll create an opening and closing and, the little name plates that you see on the bottom of the screen that you've been seeing throughout this whole show. We make those. We will make something that you are proud of and that, anything that you want, we will, within reason, we will give you. So we will make a show that you love to come and you love to air your show and you love to brag to your friends. Look at the great show that I have on Access 4. So.
I also was just curious as to, you said you've been to college. How many years have you put in so far into broadcast journalism?
So far, one.
Just one?
But yes.
Yeah. Well, okay, was that broadcast journalism or just?
Within this past year, I've been attending Lincoln Land. Mm-hmm. That's just for my associates in communications right now. Mm-hmm. Once I transfer over to UIS, I'll be in actual broadcasting, but I have learned a lot from going to Glenwood and being involved in their program. They have their own channel called GCNN, mm-hmm. Which they air different shows. If the kids want their own talk shows, they can. I've done different stuff with that. Interviewed many important people. Like at the time, my group. I didn't interview them, but I worked in the control room. Mm-hmm. We interviewed people like the Mayor Davlin at the time. Mm-hmm. and basically it was very detailed. The curriculum and the coursework, it was set up. Our teacher went to News Channel 20 and followed everyone from there, made an exact replica. We had to produce and film different clay animations. We had to do music videos, and we had like award ceremonies at the end of the year of who won awards. I did win an award for best music video, so my sophomore year. But
so did you also have a chance to use teleprompters and stuff like that when y'all were doing?
Yes. Actually, my senior year, I announced the announcements. You could just at the beginning of every class period, you could turn on your TV, and it replayed because we aired them in the morning, but it replayed them at the beginning of the first 5 minutes of class. You could hear the announcements. Sometimes you heard them multiple times a day because certain teachers would air them. And so, but I was the person who announced them. So we had the weather and different things like that. So, but it was fun. It was my own way of being next Katie Couric, just saying the announcements every morning. So
do you see yourself going out interviewing, people as you progress, like Katie Couric? But you also said that you wanted to come out and go into the field pretty much as, doing the camera. And,
I can do that. I'm not nervous to do that, interviewing people, because that's a lot. My freshman year, that's to get comfortable with being in front of a camera. That's what we had to do out in Chatham, which Chatham is pretty small. And, we went to the fire department, the police department, just interviewed them about their daily jobs and, different things like that. So.
Looks like you're doing pretty good. I mean, I know you was probably surprised when I said, hey, I want to bring you over a short interview. You was like, are you serious? It's not.
No, it's why I said yes.
But, I would like to give each and every one of you guys some props out here because you guys really, if you're interested in having a show out here, these are some of the best people to work with as far as, putting your production together. If you got an idea and you don't know exactly how to go with it, get in contact with them and they'll set you in the right way and just bring the true inner beauty out as far as the show is concerned. And whatever else you need as far as television production, I'm sure you can get information from Miss Lindsey. And you want to give them the number again so they could get in contact with you?
Yes. You could contact Brian Crowdson, Daryl Moore, or myself, Lindsey Faulkner, at 726-8410 or 2141 West White Oaks Drive is where we're located at, right behind TGI Fridays. If you want to contact us, we'll be happy to help you. All of us here, we love to work here. We love working with all the people. It's just, even working here, time flies. You're at your end of your shift and you're like, wow, we basically all love it here.
Well, that's good. And it's especially good to have a job that you could, feel good about going to. And time flies because before you know it, you're into another year.
Yes.
And the more time you get under the belt, more experience, and you never know. A lot of people, they don't understand or they don't realize that anything worthwhile is worth putting into. And someone also told me that any type of career that you want to have is something that you love, that you do without pay. And if you could stay into that and stick with that, eventually it'll pay off for you where, the money will come.
Yes.
So it looks like you're on the right road pursuing your dream. And I commend you on the good job that you're doing here. And I want you to keep it up. And I want y'all to stay tuned and also stay in touch. And on that note, we'll be seeing you. What's happening? What's up?